251, wind 250 degrees, 6 knots, 161, clear line. Just 038, Sydney Tower. Just on R50, contact departure, sir. Just on R50. Rock, today, 549. 549, Tower, good day.
Alrighty, good morning everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. Sorry it took me a little longer to set up than usual. And if anything goes wrong with the stream today, just let me know, because I don't know, I just get this gut feeling I'm forgetting something. So, you know, I might have forgot to plug in a cable or something, I don't know, but I guess we'll find out if anything goes wrong. Betsy, welcome to the Oz crew. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. What a great way to start the morning with a new Oz crew member. And also, welcome to the moderation team. So yeah, Betsy is also a new moderator on the channel.
Cathay 111, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, occasionally 2 knots tailwind, 165.
So yeah, I think it goes without saying, if you could all make Betsy feel welcome as a new moderator, and if you don't and you misbehave, then she'll just delete you from the channel anyway.
Just 038 after vacating Tango Lima.
So yes, welcome to the team, Betsy. It's still a little dark this morning, so I am having a little bit of an issue with the autofocus. Maybe I should try cleaning my camera lens. I can't remember the last time I did that.
Just 038 on Lima, contact ground 121.7. Wind 230 degrees, 6 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Alrighty, so good morning to everyone. Sam, Ali, CC, Betsy, Rigo.
39, expedite, line up, be ready for rolling start.
It's fantastic to see you all here. I am actually really concerned. If you have flight radar and you check it out right now, there is rain.
039, traffic inside 4 miles, rolling start for me.
They did say morning drizzle, which I came prepared for, but not rain. This looks like actual rain in the distance, and
morning, Qantas 731.
that would not be good at all.
Qantas 731, yeah, g'day.
We have Qantas QF82
52, wind 270 degrees, 8 knots.
on finals now.
Before VK Tango 6, then taxi Tango and Lima. Changes, wind varying between 180 and 280 degrees, 10 knots, maximum tailwind 5 knots, temperature 15, changes Papa. Just 039, contact departures. Qantas 24 on Lima, contact ground 121.7, good day. Qantas 731, line up, 16 right. Line up.
Wow, that was a seriously butter landing from Qantas there.
126 miles, yeah.
Very smooth.
Qantas 731, 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Wait, 16 right, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 731. 809 heavy, target A, continue approach. On 731, contact departure, see ya. Departure, 731, good morning. Class 128, copied, thanks. All stations, new information for PARS, gone current that changes wind varying between 180 degrees and 280 degrees at 10 knots. Maximum tailwind 5 knots, temperature 15. Information for PARS. Eventually 809, report from preceding aircraft up to 10 knots of tailwind in the flare. Wind 280 degrees, 7 knots. I'm currently showing 4 knots of tailwind. 16 right, lead left.
G'day, Kevin. Welcome to the show, mate. Out trash duck or bin chicken, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, the breeze has just come over and it's like really cold. Ice cold. G'day, Craig. Welcome, mate.
Wind 260 degrees at 5 knots, occasionally 2 knots tailwind. 16 right, clear to land.
Speaking of bin chickens, by the way.
2905, Sydney Tower, good morning, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
I did add a new emoji. It's a seagull emoji for the times when I stream from the old control tower and you hear seagulls fighting in the background. Oh wow, that's pretty cool, Craig. Focus, focus, focus. QFA. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Connoisseur 42 heavy tower today. Unfortunately, it looks like you're parking on bay 85 today, so it'll be vacating to the left. Connoisseur 42, yes, we're still there as well. We have a couple of performance issues today, so we're probably going to be site prep to make some high speed. Copy, no problem. If it's easier for you, you can just aim for Bravo 10. Connoisseur 42, aim that might be a bit faster, but we'll see how we go. Okay, no worries. Connoisseur 405, line up 16 right. 16 right, 405.
Qantas pilots done a superb job today with those nice smooth landings. Yeah, economy's tough, Craig. I can never get comfortable. I'm not like extremely tall, like I'm only 178, 179 centimetres, but I just struggle for space. It's yeah, can't get comfortable, can't sleep.
Tower apologies, Bravo 10 should be fine for us, but we just have a note there about turning Bravo 10 into Bravo, which looks like we can't do. Connoisseur 42 copied. Definitely fine on my end, but if you can't do that, you are welcome to vacate to the right if you'd prefer, and we can take you up and crush you at the top the other way. Yep, Lima's also good. Kilo 423 Delta, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
That's got to be a sub. Oh no, it's not. Dashing. That was so loud. I was so convinced that was a sub.
Left into Lima, left again into Bravo, over to ground on 1217. Have a good day.
The Lima, left to Bravo, 1217. That's one of 042, thanks for help.
No problem, and just for reference, I think it's on your taxiway chart, but ours, as you vacate, is fine for your size aircraft. It's just entering the runway from that side, so it's a bit of a weird grey area rule, but Lima's fine. It's no dramas.
Double check that one later, thanks.
Velocity 068, wind 270 degrees, 8 knots, currently 4 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 165, 160,
Class 76 heavy, Jacko. Jetstar 719, line up 16 right. Just in case you had my previous transmission cancel. January 367, line up on 16 right.
16 right, January 367.
Velocity 068, vacating to the right, Alpha 4, Alpha, ground 1265.
Alpha, Alpha, 165. Ready, just 719, ready.
719, Tara, good morning. January 367, 16 right, clear to take off. Thank you. Tower 367, contact departures.
Tower 367.
Oceana 601 Heavy Tower, g'day. Line up 16 right.
Right, that's right.
G'day, Karen. Welcome to the show. Watching from Scotland. That's pretty cool.
Thomas 407, Tower, g'day. Star 719, 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Right, clear for takeoff, Star 719.
X-ray Papa Alpha, Sydney Tower, good morning. There's a bit of fluctuation with the wind due to the weather out to the east. The threshold wind's currently showing 340 degrees at 5 with 5 knots of tailwind, but the upwind threshold's 211. Continue approach.
Continue approach, 65 Tower.
Had a few early arrivals this morning that came in before the sun came up really, but I wasn't really set up, so British Airways already came in, China Southern came in this morning.
Star 719, contact departures.
Departures, Star 719, morning. Sydney Tower, morning, velocity 625.
Velocity 625, Tower, g'day. Alpha, threshold wind is 340 degrees at 5 knots, upwind threshold 210. Should probably experience some turbulence coming over the domestic terminal. Runway 16 left, clear to land.
Clear land, thanks, right.
Oceana 601, continue right onto Alpha, contact ground 126.5.
Right on Alpha and 126.15, I send a 601, good day.
Qantas 407, 16 right, cleared for takeoff. American 73 Heavy, Tower, g'day.
G'day, Ali. Good to see ya.
Golf under crossing runway available to vacate. Wind 300 degrees at 5 knots. Currently 3 knots at tailwind. 16 right, clear to land.
Understood. 16 right. Clear to land. 16
Qantas 407, contact departures.
407.
Have a Saab coming in. I think it looks like Link Airways.
Vacating onto the crossing. 2625, thanks, over the ground, have a good one. Just on 912, Tower, g'day. American 73, wind 270 degrees, 7 knots, currently 3 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to land. United 839 Heavy, Tower, good morning.
American flight 73.
Jets on 912, why not, 16 right. Notaway vacating at the next right, Alpha 5, onto Alpha, remain on this frequency.
Right, Alpha, right, Alpha, this frequency, American 73.
Jets on 912, be ready as soon as American vacates. Right. On 912, traffic's approaching a 2 mile final. No delay for me, please. 16 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Right, please, immediate takeoff,
American 73, right onto Alpha, call ground 1265. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
I can see why it's immediate takeoff because you've got United coming in.
Wind 270 degrees, 7 knots. Currently 4 knots of tailwind. 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, United 39. Thanks.
Well, thanks for that. Contact departures. Have a great day.
Good day.
United 839, you are number 1. Continue the right turn onto Alpha. Give ground a call on 1265. Good morning.
Alrighty, so the rain looks like it's still on the radar, but thankfully it's moved away from my area.
Runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, take over the data from 14.
Hopefully the rest of the morning should be okay. Next arrival is Garuda.
Threshold wind 310 degrees, 8 knots, 6 knots tailwind, upwind threshold 211. Runway 16 left, clear to land. HS 714, continue right onto Alpha, ground 126.5, good morning.
Ground 126.5,
Delta 41 Heavy, Tower, very good morning. Wind 270 degrees, 6 knots. There is currently 4 knots of tailwind. Runway 16 right, clear to land.
6 right, clear to land, thank you,
After vacating, taxi Tango in Lima.
Tango Lima, thank you, yeah, morning, just 401.
Just 401, Sydney Tower, good morning. There's a bit of a fluctuation with the wind due to the weather to the north. About 5 knots of tailwind for the threshold. Upwind threshold is 211.
Good morning, Dan, 132, ready, Robert.
Yeah, 132, Tower, good morning. It's 138 on Lima, contact ground 121.7, good night. Just at 165, Tower, good night. Just 401, thanks. Expect to pick up some speed around 2 miles. Threshold wind 310 degrees, 6 knots, 4 knots tailwind, upwind threshold 214. Delta 41, Alpha 4, right Alpha, up and down 126.5. 6 Delta 45, Alpha 4, right Alpha.
G'day, Robert. Good to see you, mate.
Oh, 85 something on LS, like 1 right.
Jet 85 Heavy, Tower, good day. Sydney Tower, good morning, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
thank you.
I'm going to make a Rudolph emoji for all the planes that have a different coloured nose cone.
909, cancel line up, clearance, hold short, runway 16 left.
270 degrees at 7 knots, currently 4 knots tailwind, 16 right, clear the land.
200 at 13, just a bit of weather to the north causing a bit of tailwind for people on final.
Clear.
Yes, 165 up to morning. 504 ready. 504 Sydney Tower.
Good morning, 409, ready. Call 409, Tower, good morning.
Alrighty, next arrival, Vietjet.
Q-Link, 1814. Q-Link 1814, Sydney Tower, good morning. Bit of weather to the north. It's headwind all the way down to about 2 miles, turns into a tailwind. Previous 320 that landed reported about 10 miles, no, 10 knots of tailwind coming over the fence. Continue approach. Q-Link, 1814, roger.
Sorry, Robert, I just saw your seagull emoji and your comment about the US carriers. That was pretty funny.
Threshold wind 300 degrees 8 knots, 7 knots tailwind, upwind threshold is 200 at 12. Runway 16 left, clear to land. Clear to land, Q-Link 1814. Yeah, just 602.
Just 602, Tower, good day.
Contact departures, guy.
G'day, Alan. Good to see you, mate.
504, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Kilo 863 Heavy, Tower, good day, continue approach.
It's Jetstar flight 602.
Velocity 503, expect to pick up some speed around 2 miles. There's a bit of weather causing a tailwind at the threshold. Threshold wind is currently showing 340 degrees at 9 knots. 9 knots of tailwind. Upwind threshold is 190 at 11. Runway 16 left. Good land. Killing 1 Delta, Sydney Tower, good day. Be a southerly all the way down to about 2 miles, and you'll expect a bit of a tailwind on final. Currently showing 10 knots of tailwind.
Well, looks like we might get our first turn in front of ships this morning.
Ambulance 260, are you still ready to go?
Kilo 863, wind 290 degrees, 5 knots, 4 knots of tailwind, 165, clear. Contact departure, Blake.
Okay, go ahead, morning. Ambulance 260, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. 6 left, good take.
Line up, 16 right.
Line up 16 right, velocity 810.
G'day Francis, good to see you buddy. All the way from Scotland, wow. I'd love to visit Scotland actually. I've been to England and a lot of other European countries, France, Germany, Italy. Never been to Scotland though, but definitely on the bucket list. I'd really love to visit. It looks absolutely beautiful on TV.
500, wind at 290 degrees at 6 knots, currently 4 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear there. contact departures.
North the 18.
G'day, Sheldon. Good to see you, mate. And thank you for the streams over the weekend, buddy. Really appreciate it, mate.
456, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 4.
Qantas 141, expedite, line up, be ready.
Line up, be ready.
27 Delta, hold position, assign setting right 210.
Key 66, welcome to the show.
Queuing 14 Delta, wind 300 degrees at 6 knots, currently 5 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to land. Qantas 141, contact departure, sir. Qantas 141.
Sydney Tower, can I just afford those two ready? 3505, runway 16 left. Register 402 Sydney Tower.
Delta, contact departures.
27 Delta.
Huge thank you for the gift membership, Francis. You're always a huge supporter of the show, so I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
505, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
16 left, cleared for takeoff. I'll see you 505. Line up, 16 right.
Ground 121.7, good day. Ground 121.7,
No dramas, Bravo 8, then on to Bravo, over to ground clear.
Welcome to Geordie Runway. Good to see ya. Sabira.
Ground 2, tail
welcome.
2 miles, threshold wind 310 degrees, 8 knots tailwind, upwind threshold is 190 at 8. Runway 16 left, clear to land. 16 left.
505, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
E2 Sydney Tower, good morning, southerly all the way down to about 2 miles, and it's just too early. Approach wind 8 knots tailwind at the threshold. 505, contact departures, good day.
505, good day. Crosby 803, thanks, just request a spot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Francis. I'm not surprised, actually. Heathrow is a unbelievably busy airport.
Runway 16 left.
Runway 16 left, just approach the city. Have a good day.
Good on your runway. Did you buy a Rode? Rodes are good. Good microphones.
Runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Triple 7 Romeo, line up runway 16 right.
Good on your runway. Bargain, mate. $30. Good stuff.
China 7325, wind 300 degrees at 6 knots, currently 5 knots of tailwind, runway 16 right, clear to land.
162 after vacating, taxi via Tango and Lima.
No, I won't be at the Wollongong Air Show next week, unfortunately. It's my daughter's birthday that weekend. So we'll be celebrating that.
Qantas 162 on Lima, contact ground 121.7, good day.
Hey Keith, good to see ya.
Wind 350 degrees, 8 knots tailwind, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Tower, good morning.
I didn't know that, Francis, that Link have cancelled their Shell Harbour flight.
Contact
That's where I grew up, actually. Down at Shell Harbour Airport, the runway was pretty much my backyard. G'day, Louise. G'day, Sam. Good to see ya.
Linda 172, line up runway 16 right.
Yeah, that was a good catch, Sam. I couldn't get out to see delivery that day, but it was good to see a few people got it, including yourself. The new flag livery on the Emirates looked really nice.
Philippines 211 Heavy, Sydney Tower, continue approach. Queuing 1514, threshold wind 320 degrees, 7 knots, 6 knots of tailwind, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Ooh, Singapore Star Alliance livery, nice.
Contact departures, good day. Departure 22-172, good day. 212, line up runway 16 right.
Lead runway 16 right, pick up off the jump area.
Getting 27 Delta, City Tower, good day. Philippines 211, vacate Tango 4 or Tango 6, wind 330 degrees, 7 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Runway 1 left,
Did you hear a bird in the background then, Robert? Looks like we've got Singapore lining up, about to leave. The 777
212, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Star Alliance livery. I'll check on that for you in a minute, Sam.
Delta, expect 2 pickups less than around 2 miles, it turns to a northerly, the wind is 300 degrees at 8 knots, 8 knots of tailwind, we're back on 6 right,
I think... Where are we? Where are we? No, I'm too far. I think that's your plane there, Sam. J-Ro, welcome. Good to see ya.
contact departures, good morning.
Good morning, pick up off the jump.
Philippines 211, taxi via Tango Lima, remain this frequency. Plus 413 City Tower, good day. Velocity 551, we'll line up runway 16 right.
City Tower, good morning, killing 220 Delta.
Killing 220 Delta, Sydney Tower, good morning. Be a strong southerly all the way down to about 2 miles, changes to northerly. There's currently 4 knots of tailwind, continue approach.
Now, Boston 630, ready?
Policy 630, Sydney Tower, good day. All stations in Ridge, Quebec's now current changes, temperature 16, QNH 1033. Velocity 551, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah.
0150 check. The 908, wind 32 degrees, 8 knots, tailwind 8, runway 16 left, please land.
Please land.
QA 220 Delta, threshold wind 310 degrees at 8 knots tailwind, runway 16 right, clear land. Velocity 551, contact departures, good day. Qantas 404, city tag, morning.
Got a happening now. Looks like they're all waiting to cross the runway. They're all waiting on the little dashie to arrive.
Velocity 1528, city tag, morning. Line up runway 16 right and wait.
Line up runway 16 right and wait.
501, wind 320 degrees, 8 knots, tail wind 8, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Thanks, clear land 16 left.
Gonna be 211 on Lima, contact ground 121.7.
Lima 121.7.
How funny is that look with the motors going at two different speeds? Now they're all crossing the runway.
Gate 12, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff on the outbound.
Qantas 404, around 2 miles, it's going to switch to a northerly. Currently showing 320 degrees at 8 knots. There's 8 knots of tailwind. Runway 16 right, clear to land. Qantas 404.
Thanks for joining the show, Francis, and for the gift membership, mate. Really appreciate it, buddy. Take care.
Qantas 413, line up runway 16 right. Qantas 140, wind 320 degrees, 7 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
No worries, Sam. Yeah. EK412 never disappoints. I'm definitely expecting an early rotation.
Jet 221, city tag.
Qantas was stopping for a photo for a second there. Lincoln Virgin still patiently waiting for their turn.
13, contact departures, okay?
No worries, Louise. Thanks for joining the show. Hope you have a great day. One sub in and one sub going out. Arrival, Qantas QF20, Airbus A330.
Departures, good day. Taxi via Tango Lima, on Lima, contact ground 121.7. Sydney Tower, good day. CA14, line up runway 16 right white. 310 degrees, 8 knots, tailwind 7, runway 16 left, clear to land. Right, Alpha 4, contact ground 126.5, good day. Yep.
I'll have to watch the replay back on that one. Did that Qantas just land with one reverse thrust? Virgin Max 8.
16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Right, clear for takeoff.
The threshold wind 30087 knots, tailwind, runway 16 right, clear to land.
City target A, Qantas Golf.
Qantas 12, the Super Sydney target A, be a strong southerly all the way down to about 2 miles, and then it turns around northerly. Threshold wind's currently showing 300 degrees at 8 knots.
Zip up my jacket. That wind is cold.
Right, 6762, Golf is available, crossing will be blocked. Wind 300 degrees, 9 knots, tailwind 7, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Well, 16 left, clear to land.
All stations, information Romeo is now current, the only change, Jets 5 Wollongong, expect runway 16 left. Qantas 12, threshold wind 300 degrees, 8 knots, 6 knots, tailwind, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Thank you for the wind check, 16 right, clear to land, and we may end up going to Qantas as well.
That's all.
Alrighty, we've got Qantas QF12 Super coming in.
OzPlanes, City Delta.
422 Delta City Tower. Copy, ready. Qantas 415, line up runway 16 right away. Wind 320 degrees, 7 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Just thinking about it now, you know what plane I haven't seen for a while? Retro Roo.
Qantas 415, runway 16 right, you're cleared for takeoff.
6 right, cleared for takeoff. Target A, Qantas 124, service now.
Qantas 124, Sydney target A. Around 2 miles, the wind will switch to a northwesterly. It's currently showing 300 degrees at 8 knots. There's 6 knots of tailwind. Runway 16 right, cleared to land.
G'day Dino, good to see you mate. We're situated at Sheps today.
Qantas 415, contact departures, g'day.
We're getting all the landings on 16 right. Vietnam A350 900. And it looks like the Sky Team livery.
Right, Alpha 4, contact ground 126.5, g'day.
Contact ground 126.5, good evening.
Right, 5852, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Wow, 325 watching. Don't tell me that. I get nervous now.
Threshold wind 290 degrees, 8 knots, 6 knots tailwind, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
6 right, clear land, Qantas 430.
54, City Town. That's 124, taxi via Tango Lima, on Lima, contact ground 121.7.
Tango Lima 126, Fox 124, good day.
V2, contact departure, see ya.
Gotcha, thanks. 5852.
There's only one other person out here apart from me, actually. It's pretty quiet this morning. But then again, it is a weekday, and there's not much in the way of special liveries coming in. That usually attracts more people.
Fueling 202 Delta, wind 310 degrees, 5 knots, maximum tailwind 6 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land. There's clear to land, killing 202 Delta.
Ambulance 222 assigned heading right 210, line up 16 right and wait.
Heading right 210, line up and wait 16 right, ambulance 222.
Ambulance 222, 16 right, clear for takeoff.
16 right, good takeoff, ambulance 222.
G'day, Blickfang. Good to see you, mate.
Onto the 807, wind 300 degrees, 6 knots, 5 knots tailwind, 16 right, clear the way. MS 222, contact departures.
AJ, how you going, buddy? Good to see you, mate.
917, line on runway 16 left.
Say 110, line up runway 16 right.
Runway 860, we just put the weather in. Can we maintain runway track?
110, 16 right, good for takeoff.
Takeoff.
16 right, southbound, 110.
It is raining. And I'm afraid that he's coming this way. Give me a second. I might need to clear out some of my stuff briefly, very quickly. Oh no, this is not good.
Any tag that corner 590 ready?
590 city tower. 3, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Line up, be ready immediate.
Clear to line up, will be immediate runway 16 runway 6
Okay, 424 Delta, tower, g'day. Hotel Juliet, wind 270 degrees at 8 knots, currently 4 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear for immediate takeoff.
Runway 16 right, Emirates. 3 knots also.
Yeah, calling, we'll see 1413 ready.
1413, tower, g'day. 633, contact your markets. Alright, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff. 80 degrees at 7 knots, currently 5 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to west. Tower, g'day.
It's 590, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, on spot.
Wind 260 degrees, 7 knots, 3 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to land. Sky, clear to land. 429 Delta, tower, g'day.
Alrighty, g'day to everyone that's joined. Sorry if I missed you when you joined the chat, but I am frantically trying to get umbrellas and stuff out because it started raining and I really don't want my equipment to get wet.
Tango City Tower, wind 350 degrees, 5 knots, tailwind 5, runway 16 left, clear to land. Land 16 left, 0 Tango. YSSY Tower. Velocity 1413, line up runway 16 right. City Tower. Heavy tower, g'day, continue approach. Okay, 45.
Alright, just moving all my stuff, guys. Sorry. I really don't want my equipment to get super saturated.
Wind 270 degrees, 5 knots, 2 knots of tailwind. 16 right, clear to land. 16 left, clear to land. And 16 left, minus 589.
G'day Fizz, 747 fan man. Hello, hello.
Contact departures.
Sydney Airport Aviation with the 799 super chat. Thank you so much for your support, mate. I really appreciate that. I do apologise that I can't put you up on the screen at the moment because I had to put my laptop away because the rain came over pretty heavy, pretty suddenly. So, yeah, I apologise that I can't put you up on the screen, buddy. But thank you so much for your support, mate. I appreciate it.
Contact apologies.
We'll see 401 Tower, g'day.
Line on runway 16 left.
Velocity 401, wind 300 degrees, 5 knots, 4 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear away.
Runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 429 Delta, contact departures.
Alrighty, where is the plane? Awesome to see you, mate. It's alright, I do have a couple of umbrellas. I've set them up. That's keeping my gear dry enough for now. I'm just kind of hoping the rain goes. Hoping it doesn't hang around. They kind of said morning drizzle and that was about it, but I don't know. Looks like it's trying to set in. Bookie G, good to see ya. Francis, welcome. There is quite a huge delay on the stream again. I'm not sure why. I did set my latency to low, but it must be taking YouTube longer to process the image, which creates quite a delay. grabbing a bit more wet weather stuff. Try and protect my equipment a bit more.
Line up runway 16 left.
That should be okay for now, because now the rain is really coming down. Rightio. So now we go with that.
Runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
On a 643, line up 16 right.
Yeah, look at the clouds. It's not great, that's for sure.
Heavy, Tower G'day, continue approach. Delta, contact departures, see ya.
Departures, 9 Delta 1. D818, contact departures. D818.
visibility. Looks like the rain is getting considerably worse, and I'm actually a bit worried we might lose the stream completely, but
now 1670, heavy target.
let's see how we go.
350 degrees, 4 knots, runway 16 left, wait left.
Captain 479, wind 340 degrees, 5 knots, 4 knots of tailwind, 1 track, clear left.
G'day, Caroline. Good to see ya.
21, line up runway 16 left.
60 heavy target.
Runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Engine now 1670, line up runway 16 right. Alpha 4, Alpha, contact ground 126.5.
Alpha 4, Alpha 1265, captured 479.
Now 1670, 16 right, clear to takeoff.
3820, Sydney Town. New Zealand 101, wind at 350 degrees, 7 knots, tailwind 7, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, New Zealand 10.
Alpha Juliet 5, Sydney Town. 421, contact departures.
Qantas 60, wind 310 degrees, 5 knots, currently 5 knots of tailwind, contact right, clear to land.
Line up runway 16 left.
I can't even see if there's any planes coming in. No. That's freaking nuts.
JL 1670, contact departures, bye-bye. Tango Lima on Lima, contact ground 121.7.
There's 2 in a 1 stack, killing 203 Delta, copy the ready call. Was the other one killing 180 Delta ready?
20, runway 16, that's clear for takeoff.
YSSY 916, okay. Guinea 2, line up runway 16 right. Corner 60, Alpha 4, Alpha, ground 126.5.
Alpha 164, runway 16 left, clear to bed. Navigate 8, killing 2, Delta ready. 2 Delta City Tower. Velocity 820, contact departures.
Please take off. YSSY 916, wind 310 degrees, 5 knots, currently 4 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to land.
Delta, sign heading left to 090, line up runway 16 left, that way.
Contact departures, bye-bye.
Tower, good morning. Runway 16 left, clear for takeoff. Right, 210, line up 16 right and wait.
I do apologise, guys. I realise there is quite a significant delay. And my plan was to pause the stream to let the delay catch up, but if I pause the stream now, you'll miss out on so much action that I've just recorded.
48, wind 270 degrees, 5 knots, 2 knots of tailwind, 16 right, clear to land.
28 Delta, Tower, g'day. Back 6661, contact departures.
Departures for 6661, right. The 163, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Sign heading right, 210, line up 16 right and wait. Alpha 4 Alpha, ground 1265.
4 Alpha, ground 1265, just 48.
Copy 166.
The 163, contact departures. Yeah, 017 on Lima, contact ground 121.7.
China Southern 3072, line up runway 16 right. Contact departure, see ya. China Southern 3072, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Wind at the field is variable, less than 5 knots. There's currently 2 knots of tailwind. Runway 16 right, clear to land.
160 Delta, City Tower. Wind 100 degrees, 5 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
28 Delta, sign heading right, 210, line up runway 16 right and wait. Southern 3072, contact departures, bye bye.
Contact departure, contact departure, 3072.
Tower, g'day. The wind at the field is now variable at less than 5 knots. Currently 2 knots tailwind. Okay, 28 Delta, 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
Point. 160 Delta, assigned heading left 090, line up runway 16 left 10 wait.
Heavy, Tara, good morning.
Admission Tango now current, changes wind 090 degrees, 8 knots, change Tango.
16 right, clear to land.
160 Delta, runway 16 left, clear to take off.
Okay, 28 Delta, departure, see ya. 28 Delta, yeah.
960 via Tango Lima, remain district 15. Wind 130 degrees, 7 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Killing 221 Delta, Tara, g'day. Delta, sign heading right 210, line up 16 right away. All stations, geofation Tango is now current. The end of change wind 090 degrees at 8 knots. Alpha, contact departures. Have a good day. Wind 150 degrees, 6 knots, 16 right, clear to land. Wind 130 degrees, 5 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land. 16 left, clear to land, right, 210, line up, runway 16 right of plate.
hopefully we're back now. And the stream should have no delay. The delay was like up to like 20 minutes. It was a little bit ridiculous, so I do apologise for that. And you guys probably missed about 15 minutes or almost 20 minutes of recorded footage. And some of it probably wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah, now the sun's out and it's unbelievably warm. I am recording the stream as well, so if there was any good footage that you guys missed, I'll post it as a video on the channel. Cat's Meow, hello, welcome. Sorry about the delay, and yes, there was actually a rainbow just before.
6117 assign heading right 210, line up runway 16 right and wait, short delay to wake turbulence. Right 6117, just confirm right 210.
Blue Train, welcome back, mate.
55, City Tower, you going to Bravo 4? 55 from Bravo 4, line from runway 16 right, next page.
Yeah, you can see there's still plenty of water from the rain.
232, line up runway 16 left.
So it came down pretty heavy for a little bit there.
55, runway 16 right, just cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff. Wind 220 degrees, 8 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land. 6 right, clear to land, 175. Runway 16 left. Contact departures, good day. 142, Sydney Tower. 3, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff. Takeoff, 103. Sydney Tower, good day. 175-26, vacate right, Alpha 4, contact ground 126.5, good day. 4165, 175-26, good day. 3, contact departures. Wind 210 degrees, 5 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land. runway 16 right.
Runway 16, right line, waiting.
Wind 170 degrees, 5 knots.
Just a quick question. Is the stream actually working okay for everyone, or is there a significant buffering? Because I can't tell.
160, 770 tower. 16 left, please take off.
Ooh, 747.
29er, threshold wind 160 degrees, 8 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land. Line up runway 16 left.
G'day, Karen. G'day, Dennis.
72 heavy.
Beautiful photo bomb version there, right across the front of Cafe as they were touching down.
Wind 140 degrees, 7 knots, runway 16 left, wait to land. 29er, vacate right, Alpha 5, contact ground 126.5. City Tower.
Oh, g'day, Alexander, and Travel Tasmania. Welcome.
Malaysia 123, heavy City Tower, g'day.
I'll tell you what, talk about one extreme to another. 1 minute off jacket, got a jacket on and it's raining and freezing. And now it's really warm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a 487
Aqua boy, g'day, good to see you.
723, continue approach. Hotel Sierra Delta Tango, City Target. Okay, Mike, thanks for that. Wind 180 degrees at 5 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Right, I have swapped over to backup internet. I realise now when doing live streams you need at least like 3 different internet connections, so if one goes bad you can switch to another one. So I'm not sure if they'll make much of a difference. Funny thing about the internet as well is perfectly well one day, you come back, do exactly the same thing the next day, and it doesn't work well at all. It's absolute garbage. Alrighty, looks like we're still getting buffering. Doesn't look much better. That's might be where we call it for today, guys. I do apologise. There's just too many issues happening at the moment. It could be due to the weather. After the rain came over, we did get significant rain. I don't know, maybe some of my gear actually did get wet, even though I tried my best to keep it all dry. So I think this might be where we leave it, I think. So thank you to everyone that joined. I do appreciate your support. Thanks to the mods. Huge welcome to Betsy, new moderator. I do apologise, the stream hasn't really been the best today. There's definitely been better days. I've had much better streams, that's for sure. So yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll try again next time. So at this stage, maybe next week. My next stream won't be until next week.
Air Canada 34, line up
this week's a bit booked out, unfortunately. I can see a super coming in, so hopefully if the internet stays long enough, they might just end it on the A380, I think.
Cleared for takeoff. City target. That's 429, contact
Alrighty, we've got Air Canada, and then followed by A380. I don't have my flight radar on. I packed a lot of my gear away when the rain came, so I'm kind of flying blind here. But we will get the landing in A380. Thanks heaps for your patience as well, for all those that were suffering really bad buffering issues. Yep, that's right, CC. There's always one more plane. Alright, that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that liked, subs. Thanks to the mods, and thanks most of all for your patience. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, thanks very much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.